It's 7:03 on Tuesday, July 23rd. We're at 71 degrees, going up to around 90 today. Some rain possible this evening. And it is humid out there. Good morning. I'm John Aaron.
And I'm Michelle Basch. Our top local story, new security is going into place around the U.S. Capitol as police prepare for the arrival of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. WTOP's Luke Lukert is at the Capitol this morning, just outside, and he will tell us more.
Walking around the U.S. Capitol, you'll see 8-foot-high riot fencing surrounding the outer grounds, but you'll also see waist-high metal fencing surrounding nearby buildings like office buildings for Congress for further security and crowd control. This is all getting ready for expected mass anti-war protests while the Israeli Prime Minister meets with Congress tomorrow. Capitol Police will close off numerous roads intermittently near the Capitol and downtown while the foreign dignitary is here. One many commuters will notice, though, is Rock Creek Parkway near Virginia Avenue in the Kennedy Center. That's set to reopen Friday at the U.S. Capitol. Luke Lukert, WTOP News.
It is another day of struggles for many airlines. Friday's global software glitch canceled thousands of flights. In the days that followed, airlines were busy recovering before most of them returned to nearly normal service levels yesterday. But this morning, things are not looking good at Reagan National Airport. FlightAware shows that there are 51 flight cancellations so far and 16 delays. Dulles and BWI Marshall both have a few cancellations each. Each airport has about 20 delayed flights. It's unclear if the cancellations and delays are related to last week's troubles. WTOP has a reporter headed to Reagan National to bring you the latest. As always, you are told to check with your airline before heading to the airport.
We've been telling you a member of the Prince George's County School Board resigned last week amid questions about whether he lives here or hundreds of miles away. WTOP's John Doman reports state law about this is not clear.
As far as the school system in Ferguson, Missouri was concerned, David Murray lived in St. Louis and was where he was supposed to be in his role as chief academic officer there, a job he's held since January. But until last week, he was also a member of the Prince George's County School Board, which requires members to live where they represent. Here in the DMV, residents have gone online to complain about his focus on the job he held here while working there. But Murray argues he still has a home and pays taxes here and considers this his primary residence. His defenders have argued that simply working in Missouri doesn't mean he's given up residency here, and it can be hard to challenge where someone says their primary residency is. John Doman, WTOP News.
The state of Maryland has now paid a former inmate $800,000. WTOP's Neil Augenstein reports it comes after the inmate was sexually assaulted and harassed by corrections officers.
Brandon Bowden was serving time for burglary at the prison in Hagerstown. He was being targeted by white supremacist gang members and asked to be transferred to another tier in the prison. But corrections officers refused unless he gave himself a sexually explicit tattoo, which he did. Then the guards required he repeat a degrading password to get in and out of his cell. And a senior guard threatened him sexually, then assaulted Bowden. In March, an administrative law judge ruled in Bowden's favor. Now the Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services and Bowden's lawyers negotiated an $800,000 settlement, and he was released early from prison. Neil Augenstein, WTOP News.
A new statue honoring three-time Olympic medalist and Silver Spring native Dominique Dawes will be unveiled today. It's been installed at the Silver Spring Recreation and Aquatic Center. Dawes, who went to Montgomery Blair High School and Gaithersburg High School, won Olympic medals in Barcelona in 1992, Atlanta in 96, and Sydney in 2000. Dawes, along with several county leaders, will be on hand for the noon unveiling, and WTOP will be there as well.
Coming up in Money News.
More dumping on Gen Z in the workplace. I'm Jeff Claybaugh.
Traffic and weather in 30 seconds.